In a world full of seasonal presidents and long-serving politicians, one soldier has shaken the world political map. He didn't rise from the parties or diplomacy. He rose through the ranks, through the boots in the dust and the war field. His name is Captain Ibrahim Traoré, president of Burkina Faso. At just 34 years old, he became the youngest leader in the world after a sudden military coup.
This continent has suffered so much and continues to suffer because of imperialists. These imperialists have only one cliché in mind: Africa is the empire of slaves. This is how they see Africa. For them, Africans belong to them. Our lands belong to them. Our subsoil belongs to them. They have never been able to change the logic until today. This is deplorable.
Attested the interim president, some called the reckless, others called the necessary. Burkina Faso was suffered overrun of terrorist groups and forgotten the international allies and abandoned by hope. More than 40% of the country was under terrorist control. Over 2.5 million people were dispersed. Schools were closed and the village were burned. The state was shrinking, but since Traore took power, the security forces reorganized and remotivated. He claimed the largest part of the territory. Volunteers from the public, known as VDPs, now assisting the national defense. The nation, once retreating, is now fighting back. Before Captain Ibrahim Traoré leadership, Burkina Faso's industrial and agriculture sector faced deep neglect. The country heavily relied on imports and exports of food, energy, and manufactured goods. Local industries were most non-existent, with factories underfunded or inactive. Agriculture, despite deploying the majority, was outdated, dependent on laying feed methods, lacking modern tools and irrigations. Energy sector was unreliable, especially in rural areas, causing frequent blackouts and hindering productivity. Under visionary guidance of President Ibrahim Traoré, the government has embarked on an expansive investment program, allocating over $7 billion USD towards multi-phase development project aimed to revitalizing the country's infrastructure and public services. Since Traoré took power, the self-reliance and development has swept across the nation. The regime invested the solar mini-grids and local hydropower projects, expanding the electricity to the rural areas and energizing small industries. In agriculture, over 600 million has gone irrigation scheme. We are talking about millions USD. But Traoré war isn't just a terror. It's a fight for independence and resilience. From the long shadow of colonialism and economic control, in a bold speechless, he called out what many African leaders want: the unequal partnership and exploitation, mining deals, and foreign troops operating to the African soil without accountability. And Ibrahim Traoré has changed this nation from the scratch to the glory. I mean, from the scratch to the glory. He ended the contract with French military force. He suspended deals with the companies accusing for the lobbying on the national wealth. And instead of begging aid, he invested in resilience and self-resilient and supporting agriculture, rebuilding local schools, and start the national development project, powering the national peoples themselves. Young Africans across the continent are watching on social medias. Ibrahim Traoré has become the symbol of a pride and resilience to the African rebirth. Many see him as a modern-day Thomas Sankara, the revolutionary who was once led Burkina Faso with a fierce independence until his tragic assassination in 1987. Many of the speech are very annoying to the international committees and international and many countries are very interested. No, his speech is very tailored to the politicians from the Europeans. Still, there is no denying the momentum. Burkina Faso is changing and now doing so its own terms. In a time when many African nations are stuck being foreign interested and fed leadership, Ibrahim Traoré has chosen another path, one of the courage, risk and radical independence. In this, the beginning of the new era, can young Ibrahim Traoré inspire the continent to rise? Not with borrowed solution, it is only strength, only time answer, but today African watches and Ibrahim Burkina Faso and wonders. Thank you for watching this video from the beginning to the end. I hope you like it and subscribe to this channel, and please don't forget to subscribe and visit our website from Idachude Media. See you next week. Let me know what you think, let me know what you thought in the comment. Thank you.